Hey, I made my golden drink. I need to shave. I think I shave. No, I don't shave at night every time, but sometimes I will. Oh yeah, I have an interview at 11 today at Parkside in Rossville. It's probably gonna take like 2 weeks for Pruitt Health. I don't know why. They've got to send my background check in. But yeah, from the time of me doing my interview at Pruitt Health, and it's 2 weeks. So if I did my interview on like Monday, then it'll be 2 weeks from Monday, which would be that's my surgery day actually for my pinky. So it's probably gonna be like the day after my surgery, because if they call me and be like, "Hey, you can come in here," I'll be like, "Well, I'm having surgery on my pinky. It's broke, and they're finally getting it fixed." I've got my golden drink. What I'll say is that my pinky's been had screws in it for 6 weeks, and they're taking them out on Monday. On that, if they want to say that Monday. Parkside pays a little bit more, but it's in Rossville. It's a little bit further away. It's not bad, but the Pruitt Health is just way closer and way nicer. I tell you, it'd be like 5 minutes total driving back and forth to work every day. But here's what I'm watching on the computer.
This is the aqueous chamber. That is broken up into two more chambers. If I scroll up, look.
And
there, that
his histology. I've watched all of those videos. I watched about 20 of them, and he just posted a new one yesterday.
Spaces, right? So we've got an anterior chamber between the iris and the cornea,
and I've seen all of these words. I don't remember what they are exactly, but I with the eye, I've been looking at it a lot lately, so I know a little bit more about it right now. But like, there's a couple things that it's like the muscles. I don't remember too much. I remember a lot of the bones. There's 206. I probably remember about 180 of them. But the bones are like the first thing you learn, because there's only 200, so it's like, well, memorize the bones first, and it gives you, it's 206, but you don't just memorize the bones. You also remember like all of the notches, all of the holes for the nerves. You got to know where all the holes are. There's a facial, or superficial, orbital, foramen right there, and that's for innervation. There's a nasal, but that's just that's about veins, or that's about arteries. But then there's a there's more. You got to learn a lot that's in the back of the eye. There's a whole bunch of, there's like two holes, and then you've got the hole for the optic nerve, and then there's 2 or 3 muscles that come through there too. But there's a, yeah, just with like this, there's a foramen here, And you gotta know where the zygomatic bone starts, which is my favorite bone. This is a zygomatic bone.
Anterior
But
is to the left, posterior is to the right. So the
yeah, just
anterior
I'm still
iris,
talking, but
very interestingly actually, is
there's a
it's
lot of
connective tissue with fibroblasts.
stuff. Right now, I'm trying to think of if there's actually another hole in your face where
And what we've got there is
vessels come out
melanocytes.
from.
Your particular distribution of melanocytes produced
And there's not.
in your iris.
There's
how they're
one here,
distributed, and the pigments they produce.
and then there's a notch
What your iris looks like. So that's those
right there.
pigmented cells in there. And then we've got fibroblasts.
Yeah, there's another one right here.
Jump up to my 20 times blend.
There's superciliary, and then there's supraorbital.
The fibroblasts are maintaining the connective tissue there.
But
and blood vessels are supplying blood.
yeah, that's
So
my
pigmented cells in the iris.
what I was wanting to tell you.
Anterior surface to the left